I make the 3-8 bang. This year man can't fuck with the M. What you can't do, I actually can. I'm actually bad, I'm actually bad, I'm actually bad, I'm actually mad. Man, I like you're not better than them, man. Funny thing is, I actually am. Thing is, I actually look. I make the 3-8 sing. This year man can't fuck with the M. What you're doing now, I actually can. I'm actually nuts, I'm actually sick. You're actually sad, you're actually shit. Keep on thinking I dropped your body. Funny thing is, I actually did. Look, last year man got left in the dark, cause man didn't really have nothing to say. You know me, I got powerful day. I'm hungry like I was starving away. Yeah, man, I pissed off every day. Martin Day. Look, spit cocaine all over the track. Put it in the bag and then get paid. Things when I'm playing Simon's kids, I'm laughing at them like Peter J. What with me's not easy, trust me. I'll get sent to an early grave. So when I sleep, that's golden day. Okay.
Bro, what's up? What's poppin'? How y'all doing? It's your boy. It's your boy. Now listening to Decimate, Blank Fate, on Calypso. Shocks.
Okay. I make the 3-8 bang. This year man can't fuck with the M. What you can't do, I actually can. I'm actually bad, I'm actually bad, I'm actually bad, I'm actually mad. Man, I like you're not better than them, man. Funny thing is, I actually am. I actually look. I make the 3-8 sing. This year man can't fuck with the M. What you're doing now, I actually can. I'm actually nuts, I'm actually sick. You're actually sad, you're actually shit. Keep on thinking I dropped your wifey. Funny thing is, I actually did. Look, last year man got left in the dark, cause man didn't really have nothing to say. You know me, I got powerful day. I'm hungry like I was starving away. Yeah, man, I pissed off every day. Martin Day.
True. Welcome back, guys, to another episode of Don Talks. It's your boy Zion Don. How y'all doing today? Tonight, this morning? You feel me? How's everyone going? It's Thursday, February 16th. 2 days after Valentine's. How was your guys' Valentine's? Honestly, I hope someone out there was making you feel special. You feel me? Like everyone deserves to be, looked at and viewed in that light, at least one day out of the year. You feel me? So hopefully y'all got what you were looking for and just got loved in general, like that day is just about being loved, sharing your love with people. You feel me? So hopefully you made someone feel special. If you didn't make yourself feel special, hopefully you made someone else feel special. You feel me? And that's all we could do. But yeah. How's everyone going? How's everyone doing? Fuck. It's been 2 weeks since I seen y'all. And I think that's the pace we're gonna go on for right now, cause I don't know. I feel like I need to go out there and live a little before I could come back in here and report with y'all. And especially cause now like I'm on video for the Spotlight podcast. So like I don't think y'all need to see me too much. You feel me? That's way more times than I think y'all need to see my face, honestly. So yeah, y'all still see me, hear my thoughts, once a week, but there'll be sometimes where y'all hear me twice a week, so with Don Talks. But yeah, real quick, let me just recap what I've been doing these last 2 weeks since y'all seen me. I haven't done too much really, except like just go out and experience like the EDM nightlife, and that's kind of what I'm just gonna be reporting. You feel me? I've been going out to a lot of different places, and I feel like I'm getting a much better sense of what's popping out here. You feel me? Um, so yeah, what I can say right now is this past weekend I went to a lot of the electric jungle camp. Like everybody that's in that, everyone that's under Novocaine or who started with Novocaine. I don't want to say under Novocaine. Pause. Yeah, I checked out a lot of that team's like gigs and stuff like that, just to see like how they're moving, how shit was going with them, bro. Like I'm really invested in the people that be coming through the studio, the podcast and whatnot. So like I'm always excited to see like everyone's journey and growth and whatnot. Pause. And yeah, so I saw them at Avalon, and bro, that shit was popping. Like I honestly like um they threw down. It was so who did I see there exactly? I saw Impulse, who's a IE native, which is dope. I like seeing IE natives. And then I also seen Novocaine, who was one of the main headliners there, I believe, that night. And I'm not gonna lie, Novocaine got down. Like he threw down. I fuck with his sets heavy. Uh Very like dark and techno-y. But it's a vibe. I fuck with it heavy. There is something that I learned that night though, is energy, not even that I learned, right? Uh because like there's something I knew, but something like I really got more of like a sense for, because I was at the Avalon, right? 19 plus, I believe. Um but if you didn't know the DJ that was there, bro, like it was kind of hard for you to like just immerse yourself in the experience unless that DJ made it fun. And like I don't know how to explain fun to you, because like not really are you listening to music and thinking like, am I having fun? Like it's more of like how do I say this? Like, cause I could go out, listen to a DJ, and I'm not having fun. It's not because it's not my vibe or anything, cause there could be hella people around me that are vibing to it, right? But it's not my like, niche. But there's DJs out there that'll like be very inclusive with the whole crowd and whatnot. And I realized that there's a lot of EDM DJs that don't necessarily like have like the best music or anything like that, but they have that like inclusiveness when they're DJing that makes you like just be like, oh yeah, I could get behind this. Like the way they're moving, the way they're vibing, the way that they're like whoever's up there is DJing, like it's like a weird like infectious thing that's pretty fucking dope. So yeah, and I got to experience the people that like that. So we're in LA, Avalon's in LA, bro, like Hollywood area, right? I'm starting to realize the type of people that go to EDM events, and I like it. It's cool. And then I'm starting to realize that you're gonna run into a lot of people, like at a lot of these events. Because I've ran into so like, bro, it's like endless now. Anywhere I go, I'm running into someone I know, and that's pretty cool because it means that like this community is very tight within itself, and like if you're real genuine and make connections with people and like really vibe with people, it'll go a long way. Like I see it. It's understandable now to me. But bro, there's some weirdos out there, fam. uh and like not weirdos in a sense like as in like weird because and like they're dancing weird, like not that weirdos as in like they just don't know how to control themselves, bro. Like, so I went out, right? I was at the Avalon, and I don't know. There's just certain people that like ruin vibes, like in a crowd, right? And you don't want to be this type of person, but I feel like if you're in the crowd, bro, and like you're trying to like mingle with people, make sure you look like you're having a good time. Don't make it look like you're just trying to focus in on one thing, because then that kind of like makes you look weird and like you're not really trying to enjoy the set anymore. You're kind of just trying to like take advantage of what's going on in the atmosphere. And that's cool and all, do you, but like at the same time like vibe, fam. Don't be a creep. Don't be a creep. There's a lot of creeps in this EDM shit, bro. And a lot of fucking weirdo fake ass motherfuckers too, fam. Like I don't really want to. I'm not talking direct at no one, but if the shoe fits, you feel me? Um, like bro, don't say shit to my. Don't do one thing to my face and behind my back say another thing. because now I'm gonna have to look at you different. Now I'm gonna have to treat you different. Now I'm gonna have to show you no type of support. Like I just now anything you say, bro, I'm taking it personal because like like you you couldn't even be straight with me to my face, bro. Like honestly, I respect people who don't fuck with me and show it to me. And like yeah, bro. Like I'd rather because that's a real ass motherfucker. Like, I don't give a fuck if you don't like me, bro. It's cool that you don't like me. At least like like make it apparent, bro. Like don't just be like no fake ass motherfucker, bro. Like that's some weirdo shit, fam. And like to y'all out there, like y'all some weirdos. Like you feel me? Like it's cool, fam. It's cool. Ugh, I tasted some weed right there. And honestly, bro, this is another thing. This is what I'm gonna say. Cause like if you think like this is EDM, bro. Remember that at the end of the day. Electric dance music. You're not you like hard, bro, for doing this shit. Like if you're trying to produce and DJ to get that tough boy image, bro, the tough guy image, fam. This shit, you doing this shit backwards, fam. Cause that's not EDM, fam. That's a whole that's some whole other shit, fam. Like if that's what you want to do, fam, understand that's a niche. That's not EDM, fam. That's some weirdo shit. Like I'm not like not even weirdo shit, bro. That's just like it's a niche, bro. And if you're real and like the thing is like you got to be real if you're doing that shit, fam. Like I don't know, bro. Tap in, I guess. All right, so let's get on to some topics, bro. Cuz I got a few that I know let's just like I know everyone's been talking about the whole Beyonce wins best EDM Grammy. You feel me? Like everyone's been hating, bro. Everyone's been hating on Beyonce, bro. And you know what? I think the people that are hating is the niche festival goers that listen to EDM, bro. Like and I don't think they fully like I don't think people like in wide scale like understand like where electric dance music holds in the space of music in a whole. Respected music with that, you feel me? Like Grammy music, you feel me? Like EDM is supposed to be the outlier of the industry music. That's what EDM has always been, right? So whatever the Grammys has been high. The thing is though, like your favorite EDM tracks is under those are under that's it's underground music, fam. Like if you don't understand, like I get it, it's mainstream because a lot of people go to these festivals, but bro, there's only a niche demographic of people that go to these festivals. I don't want to say it's niche because there's a good amount of people, but like that are going for the EDM part of these festivals. So like all the Insomniac, like bro, break it down like this. There's not many festivals out there outside of the Insomniac Collective that are really doing fucking huge ass festivals. There's a few, but there's not a lot, right? And even then, like you gotta pack these festivals out with dope artists for people to come out and for it to be a real ass dope turnout. You feel me? So understand that whereas other markets of music have instant fucking fans all over the world because that market is already big. Like country music anywhere in the states is big, anywhere outside of the states maybe even big too, you feel me? But like the Grammys is more highlighting like I don't know, more cultural relevant shit, I would want to say too. And when it comes to cultural relevant shit, there's no album that came out last year. And like, bro, like I was kind of biased on this, and I was like even thinking about it too. Like, I'll I'll get there anyways. There's no album last year that was more culturally relevant in the EDM space than the Beyonce Renaissance album, bro. There just wasn't. Hands down, was not. You cannot show me another album that culturally was relevant. Cause that not only was that EDM, but that was impactful in her culture, bro. And that's the thing that people are like not really like grasping. Like maybe in the niche of EDM heads, you feel me? Like, yeah, that wasn't the best. But now like take your niche perspective of what EDM music is, and then remember there's people out here that don't even fuck with it. Remember there's people out here that don't fuck with EDM, fam. Like for shit, that think it's some druggy music, fam. And now think about how Beyonce Renaissance is the biggest EDM album. Beyonce, a mainstream artist, made an EDM album, and it just like instantly people were fucking with it, bro. Like I don't know, I think like last year Drake put on for that culture, Beyonce put on for that culture. Like there's just a culture of people, and I want to say like the hip hop culture, like a part of that culture, they got a taste of what EDM is. And I think if we continue to go that way, which I think we are, like it's only gonna make EDM better, bro. And you know what? I think also too, like people who listen to I keep saying EDM, but who people who listen to electric music, bro, like listen to electric music because they don't want to listen to mainstream or like hip hop and pop music, you know? So like you guys are kind of the people that the Grammys don't give a fuck about. They don't care about your opinion really because you don't care about the music that they're even really trying to push. You feel me? So yeah, just understand that. And then also, bro, like I'm glad Beyonce won because this is the most EDM culture has gotten behind like this this top Grammys has even been a relevant topic in the EDM culture in a long fucking time, bro. Like I'm glad this happened because now more people are gonna be like aware, like oh this is even a category or this is even a thing type shit. Like it's really big. Like I think it's a big deal, and I thought it was dope. I thought it was dope. Like bro, I'm telling you, dog. Last year, no one was talking about the Grammys like this. Nobody was talking about the Grammys. Well, in EDM, not nobody. I mean, in the EDM community. No, you know why I know no one was talking about this? Because I was talking about this and I saw no discussion about this. You know who won? Black Coffee. Some black. Fuck, I'm forgetting his name, but y'all know who the fuck. He won. Nobody gave a fuck, bro. Nobody gave two fucks. And like now, because Beyonce, the biggest fucking pop star in the whole fucking world wins EDM album of the year, y'all are upset about it. See that just means y'all ain't tapped in. That's exactly what the fuck this means. This means the EDM heads that were mad that Beyonce won EDM album of the year. That means y'all ain't tapped into what's actually going on in the fucking music world, bro. I understand there's great electric dance music out there, fam. I understand that, but nothing that was more impactful than what Beyonce did, bro. Like nothing. There's nothing even to compare. There really isn't. Like honestly, I was mad when Flume didn't make the fucking EDM album of the year cuz bro Flume put out a flawless album. Flawless album, bro. But then when I think about like what they're basing their metrics off, like I get it. I understand. Y'all need to understand like why people are nominated for these Grammys. And there's also I have a theory about the Grammys as well. But like just understand like it's not solely about the best sounding music. It's about the most impactful music. And I'm not gonna lie, Beyonce fucking impacted people. Like, bro, people had straight Beyonce themed parties, bro. Like they only listen to Renaissance, but like no bullshit, bro. This shit was happening nationwide. Like that shit's insane. Like Beyonce did some shit. Like you don't ever downplay that shit. Like I'm not like in the beehive or anything like that. Just don't downplay. Like don't disrespect, bro. Like I understand like y'all just ain't that tapped in to be really fucking judging who like yeah to be judging Rihanna like that. And then also like when it comes to the Grammys, like I have this theory where all they do is they already know and I've heard this from other people too, but like they already have the winners picked, right? Like they know who's win. Like they pick the winners. Like they don't ever pick of like the top and then pick out like who's gonna win. No, they pick the winners and then they pick out the people to put next to them that's gonna make it an upset. You feel me? Like they pick the person that they want to win, and then they're like, okay, who was next to her and is gonna be upset if they don't win because that's gonna draw the most eyes. You feel me? I don't know. That's my fucking in my head theory, but I definitely think that's a thing for sure, for sure. Um, fuck. Yeah, let's take a break real quick because I'm all Grammyed out, and I kind of want to talk about the Super Bowl halftime show. And I'm not just about to talk about one thing to the other, like with passion like this. So let's cool out real quick. I'm gonna take a quick break, and then we're gonna get back into this. You feel me? So let's go.
Rising, lost going, nothing's left in our ways. It's been real, it's been too real. It's been real, it's been too real.
What's up? Welcome back to another episode of Don Talks. It's your boy Zion Don. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling? What y'all been up to? Fuck. Low key, so this is gonna be, like a cut in. But I just want to let y'all know that this is a brand new week for me. What y'all saw before was last week, and I'll get into it right now. Initially, I wanted to have this podcast out on Friday after I listened to the Skrillex album. I would be able to jump back in here, talk to you guys, and and that would be it. You feel me? That'd be a whole episode. But then, like, I started listening to the album, and I was like, you know what? Let me sit with this real quick. Maybe I'll have this episode out Sunday. Like, I'm not pressured into releasing these at all, so I was like, maybe I'll do that, and I'll have a good like scope of the album. I'll have sat with it for a little bit, been outside a little, and like check the temp with the album, and then long behold, bro, Skrillex drops another fucking album or LP, which we were fucking talking about. And bro, I'm not gonna lie, I don't know how like I just couldn't focus on this podcast at that moment when he dropped the Don't Get Too Close LP. There was no way I was doing this album. There was no way I was doing this fucking podcast. Like there was just no nah, I couldn't do it. I couldn't fucking do it. So I just was like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm gonna live with these albums until I need to record for this coming week. And fuck it, like why not? So yeah, that's what I did. I waited and now we're here. You feel me? And now y'all gonna get like a full on review of the Skrillex albums. And they're both albums. I don't like that. Okay, fuck. There's a lot to unpack here. A lot to fucking unpack here. I don't know how to start this really. But what I will say initially is that I love, 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 love these albums. Like They're good. They're amazing. They're fucking like what we wanted from Skrillex for years, dog. For years, dog. Like, and like bro, he did not disappoint at all, at all. Like, you know how sometimes like you're built up and like you're so hyped on something and you're just like, fuck, I really hope it's like not just hype. This shit wasn't just hype, and I was so fucking happy for it, like so fucking happy. But yeah, so what he did was broke up these collections of songs into two different projects, which I think they were meant to be two different projects from the gate. Like, don't even get it twisted. Like, the Quest for Fire album was basically his collaboration album with just a bunch of EDM producers and whatnot. Like, let's go and like let's just off the top start with the Quest for Fire album. I like it. It's an amazing EDM album. Like, point blank period. Whatever you want in EDM, you'll find it in that. Like, you'll like, if you don't, then I don't know how much you really like EDM type shit. You feel me? But everything, it has everything, dude. It has everything. Like, the first song starts off fucking just puts you there, just puts you in the mood, and then it hits you with some Missy Elliott, fam. Like, and if y'all are some fucking OGs, y'all been hearing this shit around, and like that's the dope part about this album is that a lot of these songs like you've heard before, like you've heard out if you've seen a stage or if you've seen like one of his like clips that he posts up and whatnot, like you've heard this shit before. So Ratata was fucking dope. That first song, Leave Me Like This, was dope as fuck. And then Tears. Tears. I think no, it's Tears. Um, I like it. I don't know. I like it. But Butterflies. That next song. Honestly, I know it's been out for a minute or a little bit, but I really fuck with it heavy, and it's in my sets now. That's probably one of the top favorites that I like out the album. I think next is Inhale, uh, Exhale. Let me just say who it's by too. Skrillex, Aluna, and Keto. That song was really dope. I liked it. Banger. Yeah, no. The next one is Zena by Skrillex and Nai Barghouti. Barghouti. Nai Barghouti. Whatever. But yeah, that song's fire, banger. I love it. Probably one of my favorites off the album too. But the next song, Too Bizarre, Juked version by Skrillex, Sway Lee, Sick Brain, and Poisg. Or Pois yeah, Poisg? Poisj? Poisj? I don't know. But that song is fire as fuck. That shit's in my sets. My favorite song off that whole fucking album. Like that original song is really dope too, but that is just a vibe, a fucking vibe. Like I said, instantly in my sets, and like go listen to that song. Like it's just keep it on repeat, just vibe out. Next song is Hydrate by Skrillex, Flodan, Beam, and Peekaboo. Honestly, I really like that one. Vibe. I like the little fucking the bop it has. Dum, dum, dum. Yeah, it's a dope bop. I mean, I like the fucking I don't know, strap. I like it. Track 11, Warp Tour '05 with Pete Wentz. If anyone knows the significance behind this, let me know. Put it in the comments. That'd be dope to hear. I'm not really sure the significance, but I mean, to have that recording is pretty dope, you know, and to put it in an album, it must have been a super memorable thing for him, I guess. I don't know. The next one is Good Space, Skrillex and Stara. Dope, fire. Track 13, Supersonic, My Existence by Skrillex, Noisia, Josh Pan, and Dylan Brady. Yeah, Brady. Obviously another one of my favorites. So okay, I'll keep going. The next one is Hazel Theme, Skrillex, and then the last one is Stay Here with Porter Robinson and BB Borelli. And Okay, so let me just off the top. I'm gonna give you my tops, my favorites in order. So we got Too Bizarre coming in at number one. We got Supersonic coming in at number two. We got Butterflies at number three, and then we're gonna go Still Here, number four, as my top four off this album. Let me just yeah, it's definitely the top four off this one for sure, for sure. And then if I want to put in an honorable mention, I'm putting in Xena. You feel me? But other than that, like I don't know, it's a great fucking album. Like there's nothing else I could say. Uh Other than like I said, it's a great EDM album. Um it connects in some places, you know, the flow keeps going. Like there's no like out of place tracks. There's nothing that gets you like, oh, what is this type shit? Like definitely there's a lot of trippy, dope new shit, but like nothing too different to really question like what the fuck is Skrillex doing type shit. It's all his percussion work bleeding through all of these tracks. And honestly, this album was more of a collaborative project, I think. A lot of these tracks, like I said, like he's collabing with people. It's not just him solo. So that's what I really kind of liked about this album. Like a lot of these people are very reputable people in EDM and not just EDM outside of EDM, like Sway Lee, bro. Like, come on, like that's fucking insane. Um, but yeah, so that's what I could say for Quest for Fire. Bangers, bangers, fucking bangers. Anyways, and then he dropped Don't Get Too Close, fam. Um, it's about that time. It's about that time. Yeah, so fucking all right. On this is Don't Get Too Close has I think 12 songs on it. Yeah. 12 tracks. Perfect length for an album, bro. I honestly think 12 is perfect. Like you get your idea across, like you fucking I don't know, bro. Like you just do it like you're doing it, you know? Like it's very cohesive. Like 12 tracks is just like a perfect amount of time. It's like a 40-minute 45-minute play. Like I really like that about this album right off the bat. But this is a fucking album. Like a fucking album, start to finish, cohesiveness all the way through. It tells a fucking story. There's a narrative behind this. Obviously, if you listen to all these tracks, it's all the same narrative almost. And honestly, like I've never related to an album so much before. Like I've had favorite albums, definitely. Like in the past where like I've liked them because like there's a few tracks off of them where I'm just like, damn, this is dope. There's a few that are just popping in my head right now. And I'm not gonna lie, this album is it might top it, bro. Like if depending on how long I sit with this and like it's being bumped, this might go down as one of my top favorite albums, like period. It might make the list, like because that list is fucking insane. And but to put Skrillex on that list now is it's fucking dope. I don't know. All right, let's start from the fucking top, bro. From the fucking top. Don't leave me like this. Just it's just beautiful, bro. Like it just comes in really nice, like soft, and then it's like a very good intro. You feel me? And like it's telling narrative, bro. Don't leave me like this. It's like how you gonna do me like that? You feel me? Like, and then it gets right into the fucking way back with Pink Panthers and Trippy Red, which is fucking about losing someone and like trying to find like the ways to get back to that person and just finding your way through through everything. I don't know. I don't want to. I'm not getting too much into that. You feel me? But like if like it's a feels type track, and yeah, that's track two. The next one is Selecta by Skrillex and Beam. And bro, that's just another one. Like he's just like, bro, he telling his home like, bro, that's whoever he's talking to, he's telling them like, bro, it's you. Like do not it's you, fam. Like selector, you're my bro, it's you. You feel me? Like, yeah. Alright. Next track, fucking Ceremony by Skrillex, Youngling and Blade. It's an album, bro. It's an album. This track is a fucking track, dog. Like it's EDM too, and y'all can't say it's not. Like it's more of the trap feel of EDM, but it has those percussions in it. It has that 808 in it. So like, yeah, and he was able to make a dope track, bro. Like that's the thing that I really commend Skrillex for. And I'm gonna tie it all in too. Next track, Real Spring by Skrillex and Blades. Uh Beautiful, nice track again. And look, from here on down, like it's all premise, bro. Real Spring, obviously that time for him was like it was probably one of the best like times in that period when he was in whatever stage with that person, right? And summertime, bro, Skrillex got Kid Cudi on his fucking album, bro. LP. But story time. The first CD I ever bought with my own money was Kid Cudi, Man on the Moon 2. Kid Cudi holds a real like spot in my heart for sure. Um, but not so much a lot of his recent stuff and whatnot, but like his old music, like all that shit will forever hold a place, in me. Uh, but yeah, that song it's Kid Cudi and Skrillex, bro. You can't. I don't know what to say, bro. I don't. And then, bro, he goes for Bad For Me, Skrillex, Corbin, and fucking Chief. He got Chief Keef. He got Sosa, Raw Reason, bro. Fucking with. Bro, come on, don't. I'm finna get up to. Who the fuck? Who? You feel me? Like. Anyways. And then, and bro, that it's also telling a narrative. So, like, Bad For Me, but like, bro, like, obviously this bitch is bad for you. Like, I don't know. Honestly, this album came at a really perfect time in my life. And then it goes into track 8, 3 a.m., which is damn. So this is gonna be hard. I'll rank them after, right? But 3 a.m. is definitely up there on my list on the best track out of this album. But then it goes to the fucking Don't Go by Skrillex, Justin Bieber, and Don Toliver. First off, Don Toliver is one of my favorite new artists of this generation. So, like, that was a fucking W. Justin Bieber surprised me because I'm not a big Justin Bieber fan whatsoever. And when this track originally came out, I wasn't the biggest fan. I'm no bullshitting you. But where it fell into this album and then listening to it in context and then now understanding, like, oh, fuck, this makes sense now. Like, I like this song a lot. It's honestly another one of my favorites. And then it gets to fucking Don't Get Too Close, which was a single off the album. Well, no, I guess the Justin Bieber one would be the single. But this would be the second leading single off the album before release, which was fucking Fire W. I relate too much to that track. Bro, I've never cried. No, that's not true. I've only cried to a few albums, and this album made me fucking cry. Like, I don't get too close, fam. Like, when I'm in the garage with my friends, like, bro, like that's what we doing out here at Lose the Tempo, fam. Like, this is, yeah. I'll forever remember this moment in time because of Skrillex, and I think that's fucking awesome. And I just want to say thank you, Skrillex. The next song, Mixed Signals by Skrillex and Sway Lee. And I like that Don't Get Too Close plays into Mixed Signals. Like the end of the song starts Mixed Signals, which is really fucking dope. And I like Sway Lee for that track. It was just perfect. And honest, real quick, uh, if anybody that you really fuck with, that you care for, is showing you mixed signals about how they feel about you, you don't deserve that shit. Dip the fuck out, bro. You don't deserve it. Like it don't matter like who they are, bro. Like for no type of reason. Like you don't deserve mixed signals from no one, fam. You gotta let them be known. Tell me what really is, or I'm out because that shit don't fly and it doesn't feel good, bro. Like, and trust me, like people don't deserve that shit. You're better than that, so don't let anyone show you mixed signals. You feel me? Like, that's bullshit. You're better than that. You feel me? Just remember that. Uh, an amazing track with Sway Lee, and then the last track, "Painting Rainbows" with Skrillex and BB Borelli, and the other track was with BB Borelli. Don't get too close as well. Um, Back to the "Don't Get Too Close." I like that Skrillex featured himself on that track, Sonny Moore. I think that's really fucking dope. Shout out Skrillex for using his vocals. Um, it was really dope. It was really surprising to hear Skrillex's vocals on the album, and I'm glad he did it. I'm really glad. Just say that. And last song, "Painting Rainbows," like I said, with Skrillex and BB Borelli, just another great way to just end the album. And like I said, this is my favorite album of the year so far. Probably the last year or so. This is definitely up there for me. Uh, Last year was probably the Giveon's album. That was probably my favorite album of last year. But yeah, this is definitely right here. Um, so, anyways, my favorite tracks. Number one, I'm gonna go 3 a.m. I'm gonna just go 3 a.m. and then I'm gonna go "Don't Get Too Close," and then I'm gonna go "Way Back," and then I'm gonna go "Don't Go." So those are my top fours right there. And then if I want to get honorable mention in there, I'm gonna go with "Mixed Signals" by Sway Lee. Honestly, from track one down, it's fucking bro. I was gonna like cut off a track. Okay, tracks that I don't remember and I don't know why I don't like. They're not really popping out to me right now, and that might be a good thing, might be a bad thing because they might hit me later. You feel me? Like I'm glad like not all these tracks are really hitting me because that means like down the line they're probably gonna hit me. So, but it's gonna be that bad. No, not bad. Bad for me is dope. I like that. Summertime with Kid Cudi, like that's not really hitting me like it should. Real Spring wasn't really hitting me like it should, and bad for me kinda, but so track 5, 6, and 7, like those three tracks right there weren't really doing it for me. I don't know, but I like them. Don't get me wrong, but those were the tracks that didn't really initially just give me that fucking goddamn. But they're not skippable tracks for sure in any means. Uh, so like I said, this is a flawless album for me. Yeah, shout out, fucking Skrillex. Honestly, that's all I wanted to fucking come back in here and get down on this episode. But what I do also want to say is catch me on the 20. Let's see. So today's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. On the 25th, Saturday. Catch me at Retrospect. I'll be DJing. I'll be dropping some cool stuff. I've been getting into DMB. So I'm gonna have a big UK like vibe for some reason. Not for some reason. I'm curating a UK vibe with like some heavy dub at the end, trap and dub at the end. But it should be fun. I'm really excited. I'm playing a lot of Skrillex music. I'm playing a lot of vibey music. Just something that really like honestly that I've been having fun with. It's been a while since I've been able to have fun with some music, and DMB hit me, and I'm really able to like have fun with it a little bit and like smile like as I'm playing it. And it's been a while since I've been able to do that. So I'm incorporating music that does that, and hopefully y'all like it because I like it. So yeah, come check me out. It's gonna be for Hungry Boys release party or EP release party. I'm excited to hear that shit. Yeah, everybody go stream that shit when it's out. What else? What else? What else? Oh, go check out Low End on Friday, the 24th. They're gonna be having a dope ass fucking show. Mystics headlining. I know my boy Gatsby's gonna be playing. And yeah. Okay, I'm gonna hit some topics real quick before I run out of time. Okay, so would you rather hear a DJ live with amazing music selection or horrible transition? And horrible transition or amazing transition and horrible music selection? Off the back, I'm gonna say horrible transition with amazing music selection. Just because if I like the music, I don't care how it's transitioned. Really, I'm gonna vibe out to the song, unless like you're trying to double it or do some bullshit like, and it's not sounding good together. Then we got a problem. But other than that, like, if your transitions are like real shitty, like we can fix that. Music selection is hard to teach someone, you know, like how it's hard to tell someone something's a banger if they don't like that type of music or they're stuck on one thing, you know, like that's really hard to tell someone. Uh but yeah. Someone said you're basically asking me if I want to be shot in the left temple or the right temple. I won't answer the question like that. Cheeky. Okay. People who know music theory act like they know everything about music. It's annoying as fuck. You know some old shit. I'll never let anyone tell me my music that I wrote in 2023 is wrong or could be better if because of some rules that some dude made up in the early 1600s. Our art form is allowed to evolve beyond the boundaries of institutionalized music education. Imagine a world where the point of music wasn't to be played in front of 1,000 rich aristocrats. I'm dead. Aristocrats in a private concert hall. Oh wait, we live in that world now. So I don't know who all said that. Uh, but what I will say, bro, no one learns music theory to shove that shit in your face to tell you that shit's wrong, bro. People learn music theory simply to expand their horizons in music. That is it. If anyone is shoving that shit in your face for another reason, then that person is all fucked up in the head, bro. Like music theory isn't something that to flaunt. Like you're not supposed to be flaunting that you know more music theory than people. Like the point is so that you could expand your music. That's it. Point blank. Period. You don't need to do much else. Just expand how you make music. Like it's that simple, you know. I think it's a good thing. And bro, they're not rules, dog. Who the fuck told you they're rules? Like there's no rules in music, dog. There's maybe guidelines and like tricks and tips that people will tell you, but they're not fucking rules. Like that's it. You if you're thinking like that, get that shit out of your head. There's no rules in music at all, and there never will be until the end of time. So yeah, like you do what you want with your music, and hopefully it sounds amazing. You feel me? That's all we ask is for it to sound how you want it to sound. Last one. Anyone else feel like their music really isn't playable by the artist? Like it's so niche to your sound, you feel like no one will bother to play it? IDK, I'm not just being insecure about my tunes. I'm just genuinely curious if any artists go through this. This is why I don't be sending out music to people. Um, yeah, no, I feel that. I definitely feel that, but definitely put it out, send it to people, and play it at your shows. And if you get the reaction you're getting, then that's good because that means like only people are only gonna hear that shit at your sets. So If your shit's really good, bro, if you believe your shit's good, but just niche, keep it going and get your niche audience, bro, and then go from there. Cause it works like that. It definitely works like that. People could get their niche audience and then fucking attack a village, bro. You feel me? Like, not really, but you get what I'm saying. Comparisons. But yeah, release it, send it to people, and it's okay if you don't think it's playable by other people. Watch, it's gonna hit you when you least expect it. All right. But anyways, yeah, that's been another episode of Don Talks. It's your boy Zion Don. I hope you guys enjoyed my Skrillex breakdown. Don't get too close. Favorite album of the year so far, by anyone. Period. So yeah, get the fuck out of Skrillex way. Also, I forgot to tell you, don't get too close. Produced solely by Skrillex. Only the features had lyrical features on it, you know? So I thought that was really cool. That whole album was solely produced by him, and only the people who sang on it, you know, were the features. So that was really cool. And that's why I love that album even more. And yeah, it's your boy Zion Don. I hope y'all had a good week. And I know it's been a while since y'all seen me, but I've been focusing on me and music. So I love y'all. All right. Peace.